Hello and welcome back to another game on Arena, a 1v1 between DracKeN playing in purple as the Aztecs, and we're going to watch Darknoob, at least in Dark and Feudal Age, playing in blue as the Slavs here. Now Slavs against Aztecs. Slavs is a really strong civilization, one of the best farms in the game with a plus 10% bonus I think, but against Aztecs it's not going to be too easy, and Darknoob is going to play against a Smash pretty much, or against monks at least, and he's going to go military, so I want to see what build order he's following or what he's trying to do here. And I want to talk a little bit about his map as well. As you can see, he's got a second gold really close already. You can see the 2 boars. And this is all really important. He got 6 out of the 8 sheep, and he's starting to scout the map already. So he's prioritizing to go for the scouting information. And actually, wait, is that 2, 4? Is that all the sheep he needed? Yes, I think so. So he should have all his sheep. We have a deer or ibex here close to his base. Of course, he's going for the standard 6 villages on sheep, 4 on boar, 4 on wood, nothing special here. And he's going to sheep scout a little bit, which a lot of players are not really doing, and I'm not sure why they're doing it on Arabia, why not on Arena. He is taking the last of his sheep, so he has got 4 left, if my count is correct. And he's going to get that first boar from the gate here. Let's see about the timing, 55-50, yeah, that looks good. He's gonna send another villager forward. I'm not sure why he's not sending it back to the middle, the house here, but I think he wants to go with a little bit of a house wall already. He can see that his main gold is forward, the main stone is forward, and for now he doesn't see anything in the back what would indicate that he has a gold. Instead, he can see the 3rd gold outside, so going for a little bit of a wall off is probably not a bad idea. In the meantime, of course, we're gonna have 7 villagers on board, and yeah, that house, bit unfortunate, it's blocking the best mill spot. Maybe it would have been okay to put the mill here, 2 villagers on one side, 2 villagers on the other side, and you could use the shift Q to make sure that those villagers are working and not going around all the time. Now Darknoob is starting to lure his deer after he can see that there's already close to DracKeN's base. He doesn't know anything else about it, but I think it's better to go for the deer or ibex here. And of course he's sending those villagers to berries now. That one villager going from 2 houses which are building a little bit of a wall. I think he wants to take that 2nd gold first, then into a boar here. So he's got 8 on board at this point in the game, and should send a villager already. Maybe should have sent it, or maybe should have used the villager to the front to take the boar. In my opinion, that would have been a little bit better. Right now he's got 4 villagers sitting on the berries, 4 on wood, everything fine here, but that boar is running out and he needs to send a sheep. Is he gonna be in time for that? He forgot a little bit about that. He was busy luring the deer, and I think they're running away all the time. So now 1 villager going to the boar, and as you can see, that's 8 villagers, or only 7 working on that sheep, and that means that 1 villager is idle already, and that's a little bit of a misplay here. In Dark Age, of course, it's only a random rated game, but you should not make these mistakes on that level, or maybe you should make them too often. Now it's got a few villagers on that sheep, 2 of them already. The deer should get taken now, and we have 1 idle villager here underneath the boar as well. I'm not sure if you can see it, but that's not good. Hit your idle villager button in Dark Age. We have 11 villagers underneath the TC, 4+4 on the berries and wood, all pretty standard here, but still 1 idle, and that's not really good. We have the next villager going to build another lumber camp on the right hand side. Now the villagers from sheep going to take the 2nd ibex, and of course this one is getting taken as well. And finally Darknoob realizing there was an idle villager here, so now he is fine. He is sending the next 3 apparently villagers, no, 1, 2 for now, to wood, and is of course still doing the luring with the scout here. Pretty much the standard play for, I don't know, anything. No farms yet. He's going for another house here, as you can see, 23 population, and in the meantime is luring the last ibex. We have 8 villagers, now 7 underneath the TC. I think this one should build a farm very soon. You could shift queue this actually from boar to build a farm, but he's sending the villagers to the sheep, which is also fine. Ibex running crazy, 3 villagers now on that wood line, and we have 2 more villagers from sheep getting pulled to shoot the last ibex. Now the thing is, he should not move out until it's in Feudal Age, or maybe he can, but Dark Age Eagle Scout is better than the Scout Cavalry. He's going to send a villager, build a mining camp on that 2nd gold, and the first farm coming up. He's using one of the injured villagers, which is really nice. 3+2 villagers on the ibex. That's still 5 villagers on the sheep here. And the 2nd villager also going to the gold. What about the last one? A few idle villagers here. Those 3 are finishing the ibex. They could move to the other side. Only now he's sending them to take the sheep. Last villager going to wood, so he's going to have 5+ +4 here, and there is a second farm coming up, while 7 villagers taking the sheep, 2 villagers on the ibex. I think he should have moved like a third or maybe even a fourth villager, and that 1 villager from wood is starting to build a barracks here. As we can see, DracKeN will be up to field age very soon, but Darknoob is not too far behind. He cannot see this, of course, but he's going to find out that DracKeN is in feudal age earlier than him, which is not really surprising. In the meantime, now Darknoob is saying, let's scout the rest of the map. I want to see what's going on here. And he should be able to see if DracKeN is moving forward, which he's going to do. We have 3 villagers on that tree. The other 3 should be shift queued to the next tree maybe, or these 2 could also go to the tree or to the gold in this case, because Darknoob is not only going to go for the archer range here, but is also going to go for loom just in case. That's again idle time here, a lot of idle time actually, something that should not happen. You have to shift queue in DE, but it's not a big problem here. It's not going to be game deciding. It can be maybe a little bit pre-deciding here. Other than that, pretty much standard layout, 3 farms up, but enough wood to go with the 2 buildings that you need in feudal age. The 5 villagers on wood on the right hand side, and 5 more underneath the TC. Now we have 441. You could go for another farm even, maybe it's gonna wait for horse color. There's an archer range and blacksmith coming up, and we're gonna have 3 more villagers go to gold here. These cute 2 villagers, while DracKeN is on the way up to castle age, going for double buildings. Makes sense. Darknoob is actually going for a horse color right now, which is a little bit surprising to me. He doesn't have that food count really. He needed to go for 2 more farms maybe earlier to be able to go for a standard fast castle. But as I said, he's also going to go for the loom, as far as I remember. I saw the start in a fast forward fashion, and is it going to be loom? I think, yeah, loom coming up. He's going to go for the first archer as well, and his scouts still going for those dark spots on the map. So we have Darknoob with a little bit of a wall of here to the front. The gold on the side is what he wants to take, and he can see the eagle scout now. He's going to start to try and take it down, but there's also 2 villagers. So now he knows, okay, villagers forward, I cannot take this fight, I need to go back, I need to send that archer that I just produced, and that second archer is already on the way. Now he's got a problem with an idle TC, and for quite some time. This was not a perfect build order, as you can see. He needed more villagers on farms earlier on. Maybe not gonna go with 5 villagers on the wood lines, but only with 4 would be better. And now we can see barracks coming up and the villagers walling themselves in, but that archer can obviously attack the villagers, and this is even, no, DracKeN just opened this to attack the scout. Second archer going forward. Now finally castle age coming up from Darknoob. He could go for a second archer range already, or maybe even a stable, but only 3 farms. He needs farms here. I'm not even sure, did he go for double buildings already? That's the problem when you go with that little amount of farms. You're not gonna have the food for your upgrades, and finally he's going for those farms to the back here. Actually, I think he should have moved the villagers to the mill, would have been a little bit better. Still 4 villagers on one lumber camp, 5 on the other, and 2 villagers building now a stable. So he can see the barracks. He expects to see monks very soon. He's actually going to be able to take a villager down maybe. Well, there is eagle scouts and 2 of them on the field, and those eagle scouts, I think he should be able to take down the low HP one. No, the archer falling too fast. And he only got 1 archer range, so archer production is low. Now the archer from behind the walls could maybe take it down, but bad luck for him, didn't hit it. So now he's on the way to castle age, but it's taking quite some time. 28 villagers, he should be faster. Of course he did loom, but still, he finally is going for a lot of farms here. He's got that wood, so he is deciding to go for scout production as well as archers. About the upgrades, no upgrades from the blacksmith yet. He doesn't really have the resources to go for that. He's got 6-7 villagers on gold. That's enough for 2 archer ranges. He doesn't have a market, so he cannot buy anything from that, and I think he should have gone for that second archer range as well, maybe, and only after that hit at a stable. But okay, I think we can fast forward a little bit. The main parts of that build order have been shown, and maybe the flaws as well. Not quite sure how he could do it better. He does not know about the monasteries yet, but he can expect them, and there's a siege workshop at home for DracKeN. So Darknoob is going to go with the crossbowman upgrade. 1 TC for now, and he's got a lot of gold still in the bank. He is going to move to the left hand side with the crossbowman, right hand side he's going to go with the 2 scouts, actually able to take down a monk and see a mangonel, but the ram is already on the walls attacking, and Darknoob is gonna have to go for more military units, because this is quite dangerous. That monk, 50 HP, is essentially done, and looks like the 2 scouts both converted. Wow, that's huge. DracKeN right now in a very nice position. The mangonel going back because DracKeN knew about the crossbowman, and we could see a little bit of micro battle here. In the meantime, the ram is in, and Darknoob is going with a siege workshop of his own. But we might see DracKeN go with redemption, and then your siege workshop doesn't really do a lot here. few crossbowmen inside that archer range, but the ram is already attacking that, and the mangonel from Darknoob is not on the way. He's missing a little bit of wood here. Actually, DracKeN with a really nice forward army now. He's got that I think, yeah, he has 2 of those scout casts attacking crossbowmen, and that scout cast is actually winning against crossbow. And he's got 2 mangonels and a ram forward as well. There's a few eagle spearmen, everything. So this is looking really good for him, and Darknoob may be in trouble. Now, that monk was gonna try to convert the siege workshop. I think the mangonel that's gonna come out very soon is a better victim here, a better target. And we have 3, 4, 5 light cav now trying to attack the monks here. Nice shot with the mangonel, but it's not hitting. And now I think we have DracKeN with a very nice advantage, as that first mangonel went down, doing no damage at all for Darknoob. And those light cav, they're actually able to take down most of the monks here, but we also can see 3 more conversions. And those monks with 55 HP, they're not going to be easy to take down. The siege workshop falling to the ram quite fast here, actually. Half HP now, roughly. A few crossbowmen moving forward. There's also the mangonels. And Darknoob did not go for a second TC yet. He doesn't have the resources. Actually, he does. He's got a lot of stone in the bank from 3 villages on the main stone. So wants to go for a castle, obviously. Going for that second siege workshop, as the first one is definitely going down. I think he just lost the mangonel as well. And Advice is stopping with the ram. He's sending it forward. Doesn't make sense to stop now. Yeah, the ram needs to take down that siege workshop. And crossbowman, one got converted, the other one might fall here. Only 2 villages in the TC. Darknoob is going with more light cav. He's got a siege workshop in the back now, and he's got 550 stones, so he will be able to go for a castle really soon. But the thing is, DracKeN in the meantime is doing a lot of damage, and it's not gonna be easy to come back from this, actually. Not sure how much economy DracKeN has at home. He's got 37 villages, as we can see here, but no extra TCs. Maybe he's moving to the back here to build a TC. No, only mining camp. He sold the stone, actually. Going to take a stone out from his main stone with 3 villages here. And siege workshop went down. The archer range should go down, actually. No, it got converted even. Ooh, this is huge. So it's the conversion, not attacking that. And the stable, of course, hosting more light cav. So Darknoob getting 1 mangonel for free. Nice, but this one, yeah, it's getting destroyed before it gets converted. So Darknoob is paying attention here. But another mangonel hitting the TC now. Siege workshop up forward for DracKeN. And he could move to the left hand side, try to convert that siege workshop. Shouldn't be any problem. Scorpion production doesn't really make sense, in my opinion. There's the monk starting to convert the siege workshop. Is Darknoob going to take this down, or is he gonna wait? Yeah, he's taking it down. Only 1 mangonel, but is DracKeN going with the second mangonel to attack the TC? And Darknoob has that stone for a castle, but where to put it? That's the big question here. He's moving away the villagers from the wood line, starting to run away from the monks here. I think he should engage, maybe try to attack these villagers using the monks using the villagers. He's sending the light cav now, but that's a lot of monks, and DracKeN can see. So they started the conversions early, and we should see at least 3 conversions, in my opinion here. But Darknoob, lucky for now, only 1 got converted, 1, 2 monks going down. And DracKeN is losing quite a lot here. Maybe he needed to keep a few spearmen around. That's now still only 1 conversion from DracKeN. I'm surprised. And Darknoob is breaking free from the big push here. Only 1 monk left, no spearmen. There's 1 coming up now, but that's not enough. And the 4 light cav from DracKeN coming up from somewhere. Maybe he was raiding here, I didn't see it, but he needs to fight this, and DracKeN is losing most of his army. So Darknoob suddenly seems to be, yeah, fine is maybe not the right word, but if he's going to be able to say to build that castle, then he will be fine. There's the mangonel, there's the ram, but that castle is gonna get built by 11 villagers, and he's gonna try to move them away from the mangonel shots. Mangonel only 2 HP, and he's sending the villagers to attack that mangonel. I think it's a good idea. Can he reach that mangonel though? I think he should be fine here. That's 1 mangonel going down. The ram is under attack as well, and the castle is at 50% now, another mangonel coming in. This is going to be crucial for Darknoob to get that castle up without being it being a doubt castle. 1 or 2 villages dying here. Is on 38 only. DracKeN on 45, so DracKeN definitely with an advantage. The castle on 70% now, and no more villagers building. That's 15 villagers in the TC waiting for the chance to actually finish that castle. But the mangonel is quite annoying, and no siege workshop for Darknoob. Doesn't really have good resources. He doesn't have gold income, so he needs to make sure that his gold is well spent. 2 stables, but no farming economy either. And that castle sitting on 77%. DracKeN is doing really good here. I think he's been quite successful with that smash. And I think Darknoob needed to add in that second archer range in late feudal, early castle age maybe. Now the converted light cav attacking the lumber camp as well. And in the meantime that castle is still not going up. 93%. Darknoob should be able to finish it. He's still got 9, 10, 11, 12 villages maybe here. And the castle is going up, but it's only on half HP because that ram is attacking. And there's now the monks and spearmen stopping because they couldn't find any target. They're going down. The light cav though able to hit a lot of villages, and Darknoob is on 32 villages only, while DracKeN on 51, 52, which is a lot here. This is not looking too good for Darknoob. He's going with the boyar to attack the ram that is still on that castle. Now it's going down, the mangonel is going down here, and Darknoob can breathe for a minute here. He can start to go for more economy. I think he should add in a second TC immediately. Where is he putting it? On the main stone and the wood line, a decent spot. The light cav are not going to find any villages here. That's 3 more victims that are potentially going to go down. Quick house here. Can he wall this? Yes, house and palisade. This is looking good for Darknoob now. But all in all, DracKeN, a lot of gold in the bank, and he should be able to go for a castle and a faster imp if he really wants to. Going for a wheelbarrow now very soon. The boyar trying to attack the light cav, and we have a monk still in the back here. We have a villager waiting for its chance to go for some military buildings, I suppose. This could be huge, like a sneak into Darknoob space while he's trying to recover with the second TC now. That's dangerous. The mangonel hating the TC. The siege workshop will obviously going to go down, but it's not a big thing here. Idle villager here and there, so Darknoob's economy not really looking too good. He's got 5 idols at this point in the game, and 3 monks waiting for the chance to convert a little bit more. In the meantime, DracKeN is saying, okay, I gotta build a house here because why not? And he's got enough wood to go for a stable, for an archer range or a barracks here, depending on what he wants to go next. I think the archer range, oh, sorry, barracks. Not stables. Barracks makes more sense than archer range as he went for eagles before. Now we have the light cav once again moving in from Darknoob to attack the mangonels, but they're going down, and the TC, half HP, is still taking damage. Darknoob is not looking good here. 43, 44 villages now. He's got enough farms to sustain villager production, but he's not really in a comfortable position. He's moving out actually with 30C on that extra gold, something I didn't even see. I'm pretty sure DracKeN doesn't know it either. And DracKeN is saying, okay, archer range it is. He's also on the way up to Imperial Age. He will have enough stone for a castle very soon. I think he should buy 100 more stone and then move some villages forward. The problem is there's 3 light cav on the field, and Darknoob is actually going to see this, is going to attack the vills here, and that's not good from DracKeN. He's not paying attention to this. He's only sending a spearman. Now he's losing like 3, 4 villages. That's the ones he needed to put that forward castle. The thing is, if you can get a forward castle on that main goal, Darknoob will be in a whole lot of trouble, and that TC is not going to be safe forever. Then again, Darknoob has 7 light cav now on the open field, and the castle coming up in a safer location. I think it's a good idea to not go with a, like a Jon Snow castle, to be honest. To the back, we have archer ranges producing crossbowmen now, but DracKeN is housed in 100, and I'm pretty sure Darknoob cannot see this. Let's find out. DracKeN up to Imperial Age now. He can actually see that archer range, so he could know that something's happening. He's going for archer range to the back here, and DracKeN with Imperial Age, but the castle not going up as he lost so many villagers on the way there. And we have Darknoob with another TC to the left-hand side. Can you see the extra stone here? Yes, but he's preferring to go on that wood line. Interesting. We have the light cav now moving in, but there is a lot of spearmen waiting. Those villages might fall. The monks moving back to start and convert some light cav, I imagine. We also got a boyar converted. And in the meantime, we have light cav now going to that back base where a few armorless are actually trying to defend. The villager should go down. Yeah, those palisades came too late, and Darknoob needs to send around with something to clear that base here. This is really dangerous. Having an enemy base inside your back base in your arena, that's something you don't want to have. And actually the villager apparently is surviving for now, but there's a crossbowman, so the villager will not finish this archer range. It's gonna go down, and then that forward, or that sneak, is not going to work out any longer. In the meantime, we have DracKeN sitting on 89 villagers. He's got a castle up. He should go for a trebuchet. Yeah, happening now. And he went for arbalest, but doesn't have a lot of archer ranges. Only those in the back. That's not a good idea in my opinion. I think you shouldn't have put 4 of them in, or you needed to produce faster. There's a lot of light cav now. How many do we have? 1, 2, that's 3, 4 in total in a ram. Yeah, Darknoob is going to be fine there. And DracKeN is not able to put that final nail on the coffin. I think he needs to wait for his trebuchets to do the damage. He's going with 5 barracks now. I mentioned we could see, you know, a few archer engines as well. We might see elite eagles. We could also see just champions, which would be really interesting. Would prefer to see eagle warriors though, because raiding is going to be really effective against Darknoob's very open base. In the meantime, Darknoob is still busy in the back here, is using rams to take those buildings down. A light cav now, actually, not the ram. And the trebuchet from DracKeN is hitting that castle, which Darknoob is preparing by only 5 villagers. And that's not gonna take too long before that castle is actually going down. Not sure if the houses are taking damage from the trebuchets as well. No, I think that must have been from before. There's 2 rams in that siege workshop, but there's also a few monks, light cav, the boyar, the spearmen. So the trebuchets will be able to hit a lot of buildings here. We have Darknoob with a TC on the left, a TC on the extra gold, which is going to run out soon. Another TC on the wood line very far forward, and we have a TC for DracKeN on that stones. Main TC is still standing in the middle, 3rd, 4th TC, so it's got a very decent economy, 1 out of 9 villages, and therefore DracKeN still far ahead in the score, and he's actually able to keep that sneak standing with a lot of arbalists getting produced now, so he was able to take down all the light cav, and it makes sense. The arbalists have 10 attacks, so they're going to be really good against the light cav at this point in the game, and therefore, as Darknoob is losing, the main TC is going to lose the next TC very soon. DracKeN way more military units, and Darknoob's economy never really took off. He only gets 86 population. He's calling the GG. Very interesting smash by DracKeN. I think it was a very good game, very interesting one for sure. Darknoob, I think, may have lost this game in late feudal and early castle age. Dark and feudal age was not ideal, and then not going for that second archer range, not going for farms earlier on, delaying the castle age for quite some time. That was not ideal, and I think if he had a better early game, he could have defended from that smash a lot better, would have been safer, and then could have gone for that strong Slavs economy. Hope you enjoyed this game. See you in the next ones. GG.